Royal Lodge, the grand estate of Prince Andrew, is facing difficult times. The once pristine mansion now shows visible signs of neglect. Cracks mar its exterior walls, black mold stains its facade. The expansive gardens, once a point of pride, have fallen into disarray. The 21-acre garden, once meticulously maintained, is now a challenge to manage. A former gardener for the royal palaces, Todd Longstaff Gowan, described it as impossible to maintain. The cost of upkeep for such a large property is undoubtedly substantial. These issues point to a larger problem: financial strain. Prince Andrew's annual allowance was drastically cut, leaving him struggling to maintain his lavish lifestyle and the upkeep of Royal Lodge. The cracks, both literal and figurative, are becoming increasingly apparent. Prince Andrew is no stranger to financial controversy. His lavish lifestyle and questionable financial dealings have made headlines for years. The situation at Royal Lodge has brought these issues to the forefront. King Charles, in a bid to modernize the monarchy and appease public concern about royal spending, made a drastic decision. He axed Prince Andrew's annual allowance of £1 million. This allowance, funded by the Queen's private income from the Duchy of Lancaster, was previously used to cover Andrew's staff travel and the upkeep of Royal Lodge. The loss of this substantial sum has placed a significant strain on Prince Andrew's finances. He has been forced to explore alternative funding sources to maintain his lifestyle and keep Royal Lodge afloat. The exact nature of these sources remains unclear, fueling further speculation and scrutiny. This financial blow, coupled with the dilapidated state of Royal Lodge, paints a picture of a man struggling to maintain his grip on his former life of privilege. It raises questions about his future and the future of Royal Lodge itself. Despite their divorce nearly 3 decades ago, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, continue to share a roof at Royal Lodge. This unconventional living arrangement has raised eyebrows over the years, but it seems their bond and perhaps financial necessity has kept them together. They reside in the sprawling mansion with the late Queen Elizabeth II's beloved corgis, adding a poignant touch to an otherwise complicated situation. Their continued cohabitation, while unusual, speaks to a deep-rooted connection that has weathered many storms. It also hints at the potential financial benefits of sharing the costs of maintaining such a large property. Whether their living arrangement is born out of love, convenience, or financial pragmatism, it adds another layer of intrigue to the saga of Prince Andrew and Royal Lodge. The shadow of the Newsnight interview still hangs heavy over Prince Andrew. His 2019 interview, intended to address his controversial relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, backfired spectacularly. The public backlash was swift and severe, forcing him to step down from his royal duties and retreat from public life. This scandal had significant financial repercussions for the Duke of York. He was stripped of his taxpayer-funded security detail, a significant expense that he now has to cover himself. The loss of his royal role also meant the loss of his platform and many of his patronages. His earning potential was severely diminished, adding to his financial woes. Prince Andrew has kept a low profile since the scandal, rarely venturing from the grounds of the Windsor estate. The once high-profile prince is now a recluse in his own crumbling mansion, a stark reminder of the price of scandal.